combined 59 years. And the fact that the Kansas City Royals and New York Mets are so well matched makes it even better. The Royals make contact, playing comparable defense, and trot out reliever after smoke-throwing reliever. The Mets have one of the best young starting rotations in history, and Daniel Murphy, a one-man team. I've got the Royals winning in 6 games, not just because of their ability to handle the Mets rotation's 95-mile-per-hour heat, but because the depth of Kansas City's lineup is underappreciated. Getting through that lineup 3 times is the sort of tightrope no pitcher wants to walk. And considering the Mets bullpen isn't always there to save the starter, Kansas City is in prime position to take advantage and slay the demons of its World Series loss last year in Game 7.
In the games they have remaining, the only series remaining, that being the World Series, here's what the Mets will not find. Anyone flopping around out in the other corner outfield spots, a bunch of back leg free swingers in the other lineup, an extra 90 feet seemingly whenever they'll want it. No, these Royals are not those Cubs. At least they haven't been for a couple years. So this fight is different and big and real. And still the Mets have the horses. In a World Series that will in part celebrate the mid-'80s, which is the last time either franchise won one of these things, the Mets will beat the Royals in 7. The Royals a few feet short again. What this series will come down to is what the others did for the Mets, and that's Harvey, DeGrom, Syndergaard, and Matz. They're better than what the Royals have, and along with that, the freshness and resilience of youth. It won't come with the ease of the League Championship Series did. The Royals will catch the ball and work the counts and limit the Mets to the bases they earn. Because of that, the series will go deep. In the end, though, the Mets will return home via the Canyon of Heroes, that route for the first time in nearly 3 decades.
No matter who wins the World Series, it's going to be a party fit for the mid-'80s. The Kansas City Royals last won in 1985, and the New York Mets last won in 1986. Those are the George Brett and Doc Gooden days. But now we're living in the Wade Davis and Daniel Murphy days. The Mets have powerful young arms and a second baseman in Murphy who's on a historic postseason run. And Yoenis Cespedes, whose bat should also be feared, always. The Royals have the speed and defense, that fantastic bullpen, and a great knack for putting the ball in play and creating chaos. Oh, but there are some questions in this series. Can the Mets offense keep it up? Will the week off cool them off? Can the Royals muster enough offense against the Mets' great starters? Do these Royals, who have been so resilient in the postseason, have one more fight in them? Because this will be a fight. It'll be a close series, one that can go either way. But if postseason baseball has taught us anything, it's that starting pitching is paramount. For that reason, my pick is the Mets in 6 closely